Hello, parents and students and family members. Welcome to Back to School Night. My name is Miss Bauer, and I'm one of the English teachers here at GHS. A little bit about me. I have been at Golden for 2.5 years now. This will be my third full year here. I love country music. It's my favorite. I love to travel, but too bad it's really expensive and pretty impossible right now during a pandemic. I love teaching and being in the classroom with my students. My students are my why. They are why I do this job, why I'm excited to wake up to come to school every day. I know remote and hybrid is not what we all want. It makes it hard to create those connections and those relationships in person, but that's my goal this year, is to really make sure that your students know that I'm here for them and that the classroom community is still alive and well, even if we're remote. I'm excited to help your kids discover something new this year, whether it's about themselves, the others, the community. Discovery, I think, is really important. Class rules. The supplies that they will need for this class is a spiral college ruled notebook. If you could have that by the 24th, that's amazing. If not, that's totally fine. We can work around it until they can have their notebook. When we do come back in a hybrid form, masks are now a part of the dress code, so that's just a little heads up for you guys. Attendance. Zoom meetings will happen every day, whether we're remote or hybrid. And then on remote days, there will be a Google form that all students must complete if they want to be considered here for attendance. Zoom etiquette. Be on time and respectful. There is a chat box, so when a teacher is talking or a peer is talking, we're not having side conversations in the chat box. Videos are on, mics are muted because we want to see everybody's beautiful faces every day. Trying to create that classroom culture remotely. School appropriate location and clothes. Last year there was issues with people zooming in from their hot tubs, so we're not going to do that this year. Find a location that is conducive for your learning, whether that is the kitchen or a desk in your bedroom or wherever you find is an appropriate location for your learning. And then wear clothes that are school appropriate. So you wouldn't come to school in your swimsuit or your pajamas, so don't wear them on Zoom. Use Zoom tools appropriately. So there's like the raise your hand feature, the chat box, etc. We'll go over this more in detail on the 24th when I see you guys in your first Zoom meeting. But my biggest classroom rule is respect and kindness. Work hard, play nice, respect goes a long way, especially this year when we're all trying to do the best we can through remote and hybrid situations. Starting the school year off, seniors, we are starting off with college essays, scholarship essays, resumes, cover letters, and my all-time favorite part of this unit is the mock interviews. We cannot have guests come into the building this year, unfortunately, so I'm really hoping that the lady will work with me in doing Zoom meetings for those mock interviews. Fingers crossed on that one. And then after the college unit, we will do some critical lens units. Grade book and late work policies. So late work is only accepted up until the end of the unit. After that, it's no longer accepted because it's no longer relevant. Points are taken off. For an assignment being late, school policy is 25% is taken off for it being late. For the grade book, the breakdown is 3 different categories. Summative assessments, 50% of your grade, so that is the final projects or essays. I rarely do tests, if at all, so that's what summative assessments are. Formative assessments are those day-to-day assignments that we will be doing in class, and that's 40% of your grade. And then bell ringers is a prompt I put up on the board at the beginning of class. You'll have 3 minutes to silently write the whole time, and that is 10% of your grade. Averages. Sometimes it's a little confusing on how averages work, so I just wanted to put up a visual. It's always, always, always better to turn something in late than not turning it in at all. So as you can see in the top example, a student turned in 3 of the 4 assignments, 30 out of 40, which is a 75%. The student at the bottom turned in 4 of 4, 1 happened to be late, but they are still at a 93% A for turning in that assignment late. What your students will leave with. I really hope they leave with a sense of community. I know that's going to be extra hard this year, but that sense of community is really important to me. I hope they leave with an understanding of others and growth in themselves as a person within the community. Thank you so much for coming. I know that was really fast and a lot of information. If you have any questions at all about the class, about me, about the school, etc., please email me at that top email, not the bottom email. The bottom email, I get some of the emails and some emails I don't. So that top email is really going to be the most reliable one. I really look forward to meeting you guys on the 24th. Thank you so much and have a great night.